Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Thursday, January 5th, 2012 is sponsored by Realtic. All right, let's get right into the mix, guys. The markets, again, lower early, only to reverse higher. I've been talking about a bullish move continuing in the markets. That's exactly what is going to happen. Bottom line is you have to read the charts. If you read the charts, you will figure out everything and profit from it. Let me go over it. Number one, we had Tuesday's move after the three-day holiday weekend. Sure enough, the gap up took us to the 128.35.40 level. The markets from that point kind of started to fall back down and consolidate. The volume on Wednesday and today on Thursday continued to be very, very light. In addition, notice how the downside occurred early and the markets were able to fight back. That's bullish. When you have early selling and then the bears kind of subside and the bulls take over and win the battle, that's significant. In addition, not only has that happened 2 days in a row now, which is very, very bullish, it's breaking the back of the bears, but you have to look from this pivot high down off of this initial up move is a classic case of in spirit of bullish consolidation. So you have a bull flag formation, you have positives on an intraday basis as the bulls are winning the battle, fighting back to the upside. That all coincides for further upside on this market. And again, the markets, after being lower early in the day, have come back beautifully now to move to the upside. Right now, the spiders are trading up 43 cents. Dow is up 7 points. NASDAQ having a very good day, up 22 points. And the S&P 500 up about 5 points on the day. All right, let's take a look at a couple keys to the market today. First off, the short-term resistance level is easy to spot. This double top at 128.35 to 128.40, that is your level short term that will be resistance. I have a feeling we will hit that at some point today in the afternoon session. Volume, again, 114 million on the SPY, extremely light. All right, the other key to note here, you have to look at this pivot down here, the low of the day, which, by the way, I had my members in the intraday stock chat buying this level right here. The low of the day was the 200 moving average. It was a no-brainer buying opportunity right around the 10:30 time frame. And sure enough, we bought, we profited, and again, profits continue to go into the pockets. I don't care if the small caps are running, the large caps are running, or you just play the market overall. We do it all here at InTheMoneyStocks.com, and there's plenty of money to be made all around. All right, I want to show you a couple key stock chart setups that I like right now. Number one, you have to look at Ren. Now, Ren I highlighted last week to our members at around the 335 level. And again, over the last couple days, it's kind of gone sideways after that big move up. It had this big move up, and then it had a consolidation pattern here. And I want to show you this. Look at this. If you take this pivot high and connect it right through, there gives you the resistance level. You are right now into this resistance. If you break through this resistance level, not only is it going back to this pivot high on Ren, but it will also go above $4. That's 385 is the pivot high here, 380. You will go above $4. I do expect it to go there. Why? Because if you go to the daily chart, you have one of the prettiest setups here I have seen in a long, long time. The big move last Friday, the little move on Tuesday, pause day, bullish consolidation above the 20 moving average. As long as stock price on RENN, R-E-N-N, stays above the 20, you expect a breakout which could start as early as tomorrow. This breakout, again, in my opinion, takes you all the way to the 50 moving average at a price of, get this, guys, $4.25. That means you have another 65, 70 cents, almost 20% upside left in REN before you hit resistance. All right, beautiful. Another stock that I highlighted last week on Friday to my members, which they made a ton of money on, DANG. Highlighted at $4.25. Let's go to the 10-minute chart here so you can see the severity of the move to the upside, which we nailed right down here. Here it is, guys. 425, my highlight right here. Look at that move. From $4.25 to a high of $5.33. It's basically a 25% move for members here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Other stocks that continue to rock and roll, DHT I gave out yesterday, folks, to the Research Center members at 75 cents. And DHT, which with a beautiful beginning of a breakout today, went from 75 cents yesterday to 85 cents today. That's well over 10% in one day. Eventually, this is going to go right to the 50 moving average at $1. All right, and again, still another 25% upside potential here from around 81 cents all the way to $1 and change. So again, folks, you can see the action is there. Even if we take a look at Apple Computer, Apple's having a good day today. I've been telling our members that Apple is going to go back to the 425 level. I've said that for quite some time now, especially towards the end of the year. I was saying, listen, this is bullish consolidation on the charts here. It is going to go higher. Sure enough, look at the market move. Beautiful move on Apple. And Apple again leading the NASDAQ today. NASDAQ having a fantastic day. Unbelievable day on the NASDAQ today. And Apple's leading the charge. Taking a look at some other stocks out there. JPMorgan up 82 cents. Beautiful bullish consolidation the last 2 days. You had bullish consolidation right here as well. And then again right there the last 2 days as I just mentioned. This is heading for the 200 moving average. Markets are going to go higher, folks. It's locked and loaded. Now, again, eventually you're going to have a downturn, and we're going to nail that downturn. Right now, we've had people in the right position on the long side of this market ever since really the last 2 weeks of the year, based on holidays, based on the charts. And we said, listen, throughout the first week of the year, or maybe even a little bit longer, you're going to have more upside. That call was 100% on. The profits are rolling in here. All right? Small caps, mid caps, large caps, ETFs. And again, all you have to do is come to InTheMoneyStocks.com, take a 7-day free trial to the research center. Doing that, you will profit an unbelievable amount. Free trials this week are rocking it because of these calls. All right, there's so much money to be made, it's crazy. Bottom line is, you just come here, you take your 7-day free trial. There's no obligation. All right, let's go back to the SPY and take a look here. And again, the SPY continues to be up nicely on the day. We've had a small kind of pause right here. Again, maybe a little consolidation. Look at that move off the lows here. And again, the beautiful consolidation you have to recognize. I wrote articles on the Rant and Rave blog, which is a free blog here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. You can view. I talked about this over the last few days, how we were going to eventually go higher off this consolidation. That has happened. In addition, what I want to just make clear, folks, is that bottom line is it's all about profits and the proprietary methodology. You come here to InTheMoneyStocks.com, we're going to teach you something that institutions don't know. We're going to teach you proprietary techniques that no one else is using out there. These have been created and refined, and they work because we have spent years of analysis and expertise on making these work and ultimately figuring out what works in this market. We'll teach it to you. We're glad, and if you're a member here, you learn this stuff. Okay? And again, the proof's in the pudding because the profits are there. I mean, ask any one of our members. Look at the calls this week. Ridiculous calls. Look at the calls last year. Insane profits. Most fund managers, in fact, 3 out of 4 fund managers were down last year. And the few that were up barely beat the S&P 500, which was flat for the year. In the Money Stocks members, up huge. My swing trade portfolio up about 100% last year. You go find out who else is doing that type of return. Bottom line is you come here, you learn the methodology, you take the trades here, you find your own trades based on the methodology. You'll make that type of money down the line once you become an expert at it, which again does not take that long. All right, guys, enough said. I got to get back to trading because there's way too much money to be made here. I don't want to miss out on it. Have a great evening. Again, come to InTheMoneyStocks.com, take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center and to the Intraday Stock Chat. Take care, guys.